last day. No park tickets for today. We are leaving, but before we do, we want to walk around our resort and go into the gift shop. Maybe grab something to eat. We're not on like any strict time schedule. With us having driven, we can kind of leave whenever. But we want to get back at a decent time because Brad does have to preach tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. So we got to get back and get some rest and get some sleep, and he's going to work a little bit on his sermon. So with that being said, I just wanted to film a little bit of the architecture and the beautiful scenery of the Coronado because we love it so much.
So took a picture the other night.
Yeah, I know. Did you love this resort? Are you happy we stayed?
Yep.
Very happy we stayed here. So nice taking like the morning kind of chill. Like kind of laid in bed till like 8 before I started getting dressed. Because most of the other mornings I've gotten up at like 6. Well, I've gotten up at like 5:30, taken a shower, and then started getting dressed. And got to the bus stops by like 7:30, 7:45, 7:15, depending on the day. So it felt nice to kind of just take it slower today. But we're in the casitas. We're now in casitas 2. It's so beautiful. Gosh, I love this resort so much. I love the paint and the landscape. I know it's been renovated. I think it, gosh, one time we went and it had been going through the construction. Now, that was probably like 2018 maybe that they did all this to the Coronado. I'm not 100% sure. But I love the rooms. I almost feel like we stayed up here one time. I'm not sure. I don't remember where our room was. That one time I did come and like saw the newly renovated rooms, but I feel like we had like walked across and we were staying on like 3rd floor. That could be totally wrong. I'm gonna cut through this little section of casitas to show you guys the little fountain, and then we'll walk across the backside. We're heading towards the food court, or the El Mercado, I should say. Here we are. So pretty. Are you taking it all in? Maybe we could have some flowers like this in our backyard. Alright, and then when you come around the backside, headed towards 3 Bridges and the lake, this is kind of the view you have from that side. The other side of this building would be the parking lot view. So this is a scenic view, and you can see Grand Senior Tower in the background. These fountains are just so pretty. I love this resort. Alright, so we made it towards where we would enter the El Mercado. That's the Maya Grill. We could have gone in there, but figured I'd show you the main entrance into here. Thank you! And here we are. El Mercado de Coronado. So, there's a lot of people up and eating breakfast. There's more people here than I would have thought. I guess people don't go to the parks as soon as they open. It's kind of funny to see like who does what, but oh, it's packed out in here. Do you want anything, or you just want coffee? Let me see what they have. Fresh baked desserts, pastries, sweet treats, breakfast sandwiches. We have a ton of stuff. Maybe I'll just get like a little pastry or something. I'm gonna get a little pastry. I feel like the lines are super long. This is a cream cheese Danish. Ooh, the cinnamon rolls look good. Look at the size of these donuts. Oh my lord. Get a donut. Croissant?
Coffee over there.
Okay. I might just get something here. We came into Cafe Rick's because I forgot they have stuff over here too. And so I might get a bagel and Brad's gonna get a croissant over here. So have the same thing right there. And then I'll get some coffee. So we ended up getting our food from Cafe Rick's because Brad really wanted to get coffee and I haven't gotten coffee the whole trip. So this is Joffrey's. I got the caramel macchiato iced and then Brad got a hot white chocolate mocha. He ran to go wash his hands at the bathroom, but this is where we are. In the El Mercado, we found a little table over here by the courtyard, which is very nice. And so this is kind of a fun thing to do on your checkout day. If you weren't in a rush for time, you can always take your morning slow and go eat breakfast. I got a cinnamon raisin bagel. And I got both of us tonight. And so we're gonna eat breakfast real quick. Look at how cute the Coronado ears are. And all of their merchandise. Like, look at how cute this pouch is and this shirt. Like, I would totally wear that. Oh, that is so cute. I know, like I would wear that. What did we come in here for?
Snacks and a coffee mug.
We got all the Disney snacks we wanted to bring home with us. Plus, I got this coffee mug and I'll show you real quick. I didn't know if I should get the ornament and the coasters, but ended up getting this mug. It's got a little mosaic of Mickey on the back. Oh, and it's the 3 caballeros. That's pretty. This resort is just beautiful. Don't want to leave. The lady at the checkout said we can always come back in a few months. And then I started crying. I don't want to leave. Disney emotions are real. Oh, Lord. Don't want to leave. I always cry. So sad. Ugh. Are you sad? Yeah. Guess we'll go take a few pictures and then we'll head out. Right, one last look at the Casitas 4 pool in the daytime. Slowly drinking my caramel macchiato. We're heading back to our room. It's almost like 10:20. I know checkout is around 11, so we're going to grab our stuff. We pretty much packed the car except for our ice chest. We have some like leftovers from this week that we kept in our fridge, plus bunches of drinks that we're gonna go to the gas station and get gas, fill up our ice chest with ice, and then head out on the road. But we do have a special place to stop before we head completely home, so I will show you guys that in a second. Any guesses on what that might be, leave them down below and comment them. But one last time, here's 4110, our room. And this is all we got left. Here's a quick little room tour. That's quite a mess because we didn't make the bed. Here's my flowers from the first day. They're still kind of going strong, but you know, they didn't get a lot of sunlight, but I'm still taking them with me. This was our room. And that's what we got left. Guys, we're at the gas station called the Speedway gas station, right across from Hollywood Studios, and the boardwalk and the Skyliner are actually right there. So we're still getting a little taste of Disney before we leave. We're definitely taking our time because we don't want to go. We went and filled up our refillable coffee mug with some root beer before we left, and my husband's getting gas for the ride home. And we're gonna get some ice for our ice chest. And then I may use the restroom before we hit the road, and then we'll head on out. It's just been the most magical week, and I'm just always so emotional. I'm like, oh, it's so sad. I think we both definitely want to come back, but I know Brad, he probably would wait a couple more years if it were him, but he knows how much I love it, and I don't know when we'll come back, but I definitely don't think it'll be next year. But I say that, and something could change if we came for like a little short trip, but I don't know when the next time will be that we'll come for a whole week. So I guess let me get out and go to the restroom and then we'll head on to our special surprise. We are exiting Disney property on the Disney Springs exit. Oh my goodness. And we're in the real world. Does anybody know where we're going? Alright, you're gonna have to get in the left lane. I'm so excited for this. I think they shut that. I'll do it out. We stayed in car short. Where are we going?
To Chris's old apartment.
I'm crying. These were the old DCP apartments. So these were the commons. And I have no idea if Disney sold them to somebody or not. Now everybody stays in Flamingo Crossing, so I don't know what they're using these apartments for, but I'm all emotional again because I haven't driven this way in like 7 years. These past couple times I've come to Disney, I've flown and I haven't had my car to come out here and see. But we could go a little further down. Program. Okay, I think it's up here. Honestly, it's been a minute. Yeah, because this was like camping. Yes. This is Chatham.
Same side.
Yeah. Here's Chatham Square. OMG, and there's a little bus station you'd sit at to wait for the TransStar to come pick you up for work. We'd sit right there and the TransStar buses would come. Gosh, you can't even like get in there. Actually, the gate looks open.
You know which one you're in?
Yeah, it was like 19201 or something. So this is where they would do all the training. Mickey's Retreat. This is where all the lifeguards would do their training. I went over there one time. I don't know if they'll let you in, but I just swear the gate was open. And I had a class back here, one of the hospitality classes. It looks like there are people that live here, which is so weird. Wait, see if you could like, I don't know, it's open. I don't know if I'm gonna get stuck here. Visitors left lane. I guess so. Try to just go through. Just go through. Oh my god, we're going through. We're going through. My apartment was to the left. 19, I thought it was 19201. Don't quote me on that though. But I'm going to show you where I lived.
Part on the street?
No, I have my own little section. So I'd like walk this little strip right here from my apartment after they would drop me off from work and keep going. It's the last one. Oh my gosh, I didn't think I'd be able to drive through here. I haven't been here in so long. There's building 19 and my apartment was right there. If you go in this little section and the laundromat was over there and Emily lived in like another building, this was right where I lived.
19, that bottom one?
19201. It was, did I have the number right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had the number right, y'all. That was all from memory.
They live next to
Hey,
you.
can I get a picture?
Yeah.
I want a picture. And there was where we would go get our laundry. I'm an emotional wreck, guys. This is so nostalgic for me. I didn't think I'd be able to drive through here. I have to go get a picture. And Emily, that was her apartment. She lived like right there. We were like pretty close to each other. What do you think?
Cool.
Guys, there's my balcony on the left-hand corner with the towel. That was my balcony. And when I got accepted for nursing school, I posted a picture out there because my mom had mailed me my acceptance letter, and I was so excited. I took her my letter, but you can go out here, and I guess we'll head home now. That was so sweet. Thank you. What do you think about where I lived?
Cool. Never been too long ago.
7 years. It's hard to believe. We are on our trek home. We stopped at a Love's gas station. We got to stop at gas before we went to the restroom. And we're gonna snack on some of our snacks while we're in the car. It's about 3:21. Has the time changed yet? Okay, I didn't think so. We're probably like 3 more hours from home. 4 more hours.
4.5.
Maybe 4, because the time's gonna change to 6 o'clock once we get back to Alabama. Anywho, I'm a bad girl. I took a nap. I got relaxed in the car. And so I've basically just been sitting here. We just poured Dr. Pepper from our cooler back in there. I still have some caramel macchiato left. But I'm not super thirsty yet. I freaked out because I didn't know where my camera went, but I must have fallen asleep and it slid through the crack of the car right there. And I freaked out. Here, I'll get us some snacks. We're packed to the max, guys. Ooh, I want these guys too. I want to try some. These we got from Bucky's before we left. I'll dig for some snacks. Don't you have to get gas still? Or if you don't have to get any right now.
We'll probably stop again.
Alright, well. We're halfway home. Well, maybe a little less than halfway home. Still got some hours to go, but I just thought I'd update you guys. Guys, we made it home. Can't believe it, but this concludes our wonderful week at Disney. Thank you guys so much for following along. We had the best trip ever, and we just want to say thank you for watching, and we can't wait to go back whenever that may be.
Fun time.
Hey everybody, it's Krista, and I'm so excited to be sitting down with you guys to film this. So it's actually been a month since we got back from our vacation to Disney World, and it's actually Tuesday, July 26th, so it's exactly a month since we've gotten back. But I thought it'd be so fun to sit down with you guys and to film a little haul of all of the souvenirs that we bought on our trip. Hence, I'm wearing my mini ears. I really wanted to wear these for the video. And so I hope you guys will enjoy this. I've never done this before, like a merchandise haul or a souvenir haul. But I've just been waiting for the perfect day to do it. I originally was going to wait for Brad to sit down and film this with me. But never worked out. He's actually away on a church trip right now all week, so I just figured today is my off day from work this week, and I'm just gonna sit down and do this. And so I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm not gonna go into any particular order, but one of the reasons why I thought about doing this is because I know you guys previously saw that we were at Coronado Springs checking out, and it was our very last day, and that vlog was pretty short, so I figured I would add this haul maybe at the end of that vlog, which is what I plan on doing. That way it'll be a little bit longer, plus you guys can see all the souvenirs that we bought, all the pins that I bought on this trip, all the t-shirts, the ears, everything, the snacks, everything. I love watching people do little hauls from their souvenirs after their Disney vacations. I like seeing the souvenirs that are new in the stores right now, especially all the 50th merch for Disney's 50th celebration. I, as you know, used to work merchandise when I was on the college program, so I've always loved seeing what other people buy as far as like souvenirs on their vacation, so I thought it would just be fun to do. So anyway, we're gonna get straight on into it. This is gonna be in no particular order. I think we'll go ahead and start with maybe like t-shirts, and then I will definitely mention these ears. It's quite a story about these ears if you didn't already watch all of my other vlogs, but definitely want to talk about them, so I'll do that in a minute. But let's start with t-shirts. I'm gonna have to kind of lean over and get everything out of this pile, but I did buy 2 t-shirts while I was on vacation. I went into it with the mindset of wanting this one particular Spirit jersey while I was there because I love collecting Spirit jerseys on my Disney trips. And so this was one of the 50th Spirit jerseys. It is the purple iridescent Spirit jersey. It has the Walt Disney World 50th logo right there. And then on the back, it says Walt Disney World in all iridescent colors. And this was the one that I definitely wanted. I went into it with the mindset of getting this shirt. I really wanted it. I think I ended up getting it the Tuesday we were taking our break, like in the middle of our vacation. We went to Disney Springs and I got it at World of Disney. And so you can pretty much find these anywhere though. They have a lot of these around the park. And so this was one of the things I really, really wanted while we were there. And then we just by happenstance came upon this shirt when we were eating at Boma at Animal Kingdom Lodge. And so this is a really cool shirt. I got it oversized, and by the way, this was in a large. And if you want to know prices for the Spirit jersey, it was $84.99, which is a little bit of a splurge, but it was my birthday on this trip, and my parents and my brother both gave me a bunch of gift cards to use on the trip. So I ended up using their gift cards to purchase this. So it came in handy. But anyways, this shirt that we found was at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, and it is the Walt Disney World shirt. It is a vintage tee. On the back, this is what really sold me for this shirt. It has Walt Disney World's like certain rides and their dates that they opened on the back. I know you guys probably can't see it, and I'll try to do close-ups at the end of everything, but it says the very first one, Cinderella Castle, October 1st, Jungle Cruise, October 1st, 1971, Hollywood Tower Hotel, July 22nd, 1994. It was just really cool, and I had not seen this shirt yet, so we found it, and I was like, I think I'm gonna get that shirt and just wear it like around the house or out and about, wherever. So super cute, loved the colors, loved the print, and this one was actually only $24.99, so it was a lot cheaper than most of the other t-shirts around Disney World, and so I had to get it. I was waiting to do this haul actually so that I could wear it for the first time because I haven't worn either one of these shirts yet. I typically like to wear the Spirit jerseys, of course, when it's warmer and like more so like in the winter. So that one I probably won't wear until it gets a little colder weather. But I'm gonna talk about these ears next because y'all know this is so hard for me to find. So let me just back up on my story here, and I will try not to ramble too long so I can make this haul really quick. But back last October when Disney announced that they were going to do the 50th celebration for like 18 months long, they came out on the Disney Food blog, which if you don't already follow that, I would go ahead and follow them because they have all the best news on there. They send you an email daily about any new updates going on in the parks. And so on the food blog, they sent images of what Disney mini ears would be good for the 50th. They were going to put out all the new t-shirts, all the new merch, everything. And I spotted these ears, and I just knew like those are the ears that I'm gonna go hunt for. Like I want those ears. But me personally, I wanted to buy them myself, and so I know my parents went last October. They also went this past April, and I didn't want them to buy the ears for me because I wanted to buy them on my own at the park. Didn't think that they would probably be sold out when we got there because I thought, well, for sure they'll make ample amount of stock and they'll have plenty. Well, like our first day, we were in Epcot, and so I could not find them at the Creation Shop. I couldn't find them in any of the stores in Epcot. Next, we went to Hollywood Studios, couldn't find them in any of the stores in Hollywood Studios. They also didn't have them at the Coronado Springs gift shop, so I was a bit devastated when I saw these other 50th ears and not these. And so I ended up asking somebody, like a guest, because there was tons of people wearing them, so I was like, they obviously have to be getting these ears somewhere. At least like on this trip, like during the week, if they're wearing them in the park today. So I found a lady and I just politely asked her, like, where did you find your ears? I love those, and those are the ones I really want. And she said that she is staying at the boardwalk and that she got these ears at her resort. And I said, okay, so maybe like the resorts have them. So we figured, okay, well, we'll check like all the resorts we go eat at Disney reservations. We'll check, you know, Magic Kingdom tomorrow. Maybe they'll have them in the Emporium. Maybe we'll check Animal Kingdom. Anyway, we tried Caribbean Beach. We ate at Sebastian's Bistro. Couldn't find him there. Couldn't find him at the Animal Kingdom Lodge when we ate at Boma. We did, however, find them in the Animal Kingdom Lodge display case at one of those. It was either like, what are those stores in the Baden Island, Mercantile and Discovery, whatever it's called, in the very front of the park. They were in a display case, and I said, oh my gosh, I found them in the display case. Like, can I buy those? They're right there. Are they anywhere in the store? So the first time we walked in, I asked a cast member. She said that they did not have them in the store anywhere and that I could not purchase them from the display case. And I said, that is crazy. Like, as much as I love Disney, I felt like this was the most ridiculous thing, because I was like, you can't display them and then not sell them. Like, can I just buy the ones out of the display box? So I was kind of getting a little aggravated because I really wanted them. These were the ears that I came on this trip to buy. And so I was too embarrassed to ask again, because I've worked merchandise before on the college program. I didn't want to ask again. But Brad, my husband, he was like, well, I'll go ask somebody else. Like, later on in the day when we walked past the store again, he was like, I'm gonna go ask a different cast member. And of course the same thing, but he talked to a manager, and the manager said we really need to get those taken out of the display box. The ones that are in the display box are slightly damaged, so we can't actually sell you anything that's on display. But I was like, well, maybe you guys should take them out of the display box then, because people are gonna think that you can buy them. Anyway, I have this all in my Animal Kingdom vlog, by the way, so you guys probably already saw this if you're watching this one now at the end of my Disney trip series, but if you didn't, go watch it. So unfortunately didn't get them on my Animal Kingdom day. However, we went back to Epcot on our second to last day of the trip. Mind you, we were in Disney from June 18th through the 25th, so we were there for a week, and I did not find these ears until the second to last day of our trip. So I was a little bummed that I didn't find them until the end of the week, because I really wanted these sooner in the week so I could wear them more days while we were there, but it's okay. I ended up wearing them our very last day in Magic Kingdom and made the best of it. And that's why I wanted to wear them now, because I haven't worn them enough yet. And they're so pretty. But ended up taking a little break when we were in Epcot. When we were around World Showcase, we exited the park by International Gateway and ended up walking in the rain. It was starting to like storm a little bit, to the boardwalk, and I ended up finding the very last pair of ears on the boardwalk, and these were them. And I was so excited, and I probably have it on film. I have a picture too. Brad actually found them for me. I was so excited. He came around the corner and was like, I found your ears. And I was like, no, you didn't. Oh my gosh. So, of course, I hurried up, bought those things, bought these beauties. And right as soon as I was leaving the store, I just went back to see if like we saw any more. And they were refilling like the display where these ears were sitting with a different pair of ears to like stock them up so it wouldn't be empty on the shelf. I was like, oh my gosh, I think we just bought the last pair. So, regardless to say, these are very special to me. I'm going on a tangent about these ears, I know. I've gotten a lot of questions about where I did find them at. I have no idea. Hopefully Disney will bring them back in stock, because this 50th celebration is still going on until next April of 23. But the reason why I really wanted these ears is because they remind me a lot of my Disneyland 60th ears that I got whenever I went to Disneyland right after I finished my program with my family. I have a lot of vlogs I still need to put out. I don't think I ever finished putting those videos out. I have a lot of work to do. Life gets busy, y'all. I'm so sorry, but I would love to put them out eventually. I just need time to edit them. But I actually have the Disneyland ears right here. They were the 60th diamond ears, so as you can tell, they look almost identical to these. I had to go find these in my box of ears, but these had the light blue with the navy blue sparkles, and this is navy blue sparkles with the gold ear, because 50th is golden, diamond is 60th, so anyway, they kind of match, and so now I have both, and I'm really excited. So that was my spiel about the ears, and these were the only ears I bought. If I couldn't find these, I was probably going to find or buy a different pair on the trip, because there were plenty I did see, but these were definitely the ones that I wanted. So that was pretty much everything that I got, ears-wise and t-shirt-wise. We bought a lot of snacks, we bought a lot of pins, so I think I'm going to do pins next, because that's my favorite. We'll start with, I guess, the 50th pins that we bought, because I bought two. I, of course, had to commemorate the year and the 50th celebration, so I bought the 50th Mickey and Minnie pin. Hopefully it's focusing, but I thought I had to go home with that one. And if these are not focusing on my camera, I will show you close-ups at the very end. And then I got the iridescent castle with the 50. Thought it was so cute. And so those were the two 50th ones that I got from the 50th collection. Now I did get two others that were 50th related. I'm missing one of these though, because unfortunately I could not find the third one, which I will explain. But if you guys didn't know, trivia question for anybody, the 3 original hotels to open for when Disney opened in 1971 was the Polynesian, Fort Wilderness, and the Contemporary. And so each of those hotels had their own specific 50th Vintage Resort logo pins. And so when we went and ate at Ohana, I picked up the Polynesian one. It looks like this. It is so cute. It's a Polynesian Village Resort, and the backer card, of course, has 50 on it. I thought it was so cute. So we ended up doing the monorail around like the Grand Floridian and the Contemporary, and so I picked up the Contemporary one. Thought it was so cute. So originally I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to get all 3. Well, we ate at Trails Inn on our very last day, and it became a storm. I think you guys saw we got torrential downpour. Didn't even get to ride Splash Mountain. Went to Trails End, and I was gonna go in the gift shop at the very end before going to or back to Magic Kingdom. I could not find the Fort Wilderness pin in there. We went to the Settlement Trading Post, not the Meadow Trading Post, because I didn't feel like taking all the time to get on a bus around Fort Wilderness to go to the other gift shop that is on property there. So I might just order that one, but at least I got 2 of the 3. So those are those. Next, I like to get all new ride pins whenever I go to Disney if there's a new ride out that I love. The only one that I'm still missing in Mickey is Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway. I cannot find that pin anywhere. It must be very popular. But of course, I picked up a Guardians of the Galaxy pin. Y'all know that is now my new favorite ride. It is so cool, and this moves a little bit. You can't see, it's the Star Blaster. So cool. So I picked that one up, and then I actually didn't go like too pin crazy. I got some that are very exciting, and I will explain. So I know in the past Disney has done like monthly pin releases, and if you guys follow the Disney Pins blog, they usually post blog posts once a week on their website with new pin updates. They also have an Instagram page, and I will try to link that website down below along with the food blog if you've never heard of them before. But these pins, I believe, are part of a monthly pin release. However, the pins themselves do not say like what month they released, like whether it was January, March, June, whatever. They do not specifically say, but I feel like they have to be releasing one a month because we went in June and there have been 6 total out so far, which makes sense. One for January, February, March, April, May, June. I'm sure they will have more out. But when my parents went in April, I'm going to go ahead and start with these. These are the Princess Teapot pins. Some of you guys may have already seen them, some of you guys may not have. Again, on the wrappers, they don't specifically say like what month they came from. So this is the Cinderella one. I still have them in their backer cards. I haven't displayed them or taken them out or anything yet, but this is the Cinderella teapot pin, and it comes with a teapot and a little cup. I think these are adorable because they're all themed each princess. I have Tiana, and these were for the first 3 months that my parents picked up when they went in April. And then they also picked up the Belle one for me. And sorry if there's a glare because of the wrapper still being on there, but that's Belle. Each of these was $19.99. And then when I went this trip, I found 3 more. So of course I'm trying to get them all because I have never actually finished a 12-month collection yet. So I really want to try to finish this one because I love anything related to princess. I got Jasmine. This was one of the new releases. I hope this is coming across okay on camera. I also got Mulan. I think that one is so cute. And the little details on these are so cute. Each of the teacups has like a different tea. It's very tiny on here, but this one says Sweet Magnolia Rich Floral Depth, maybe? It's so tiny, it's hard to see. You almost need a magnifying glass. It definitely probably won't pick up on camera. And then I think the newest release when we went was The Little Mermaid, or Ariel. And that's her teacup. So there are plenty more princesses to be represented in these. So hopefully they'll come out with like a Rapunzel one, maybe Pocahontas, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, maybe a Frozen one, Anna and Elsa, Merida, Moana, I'm not sure. There's tons of more princesses out there for Disney to represent. So hopefully there'll be 6 more that I can add to my collection. But those are all of the like pins, I guess you could say, that I bought. I did get 2 mystery like pins. They have not been opened yet, so I thought we maybe could do a little pin unboxing on here too. So I guess let me start with this one. I'm really anxious for these. These look new. These are Tinkerbell pins. It's Magical Mysteries Pin Series 19. And I when I was younger, when I first started pin collecting, back when I was like 6 years old, Tinkerbell was like my favorite thing to collect. And so there are 6 pins that there could be in here. Of course, in this pack, I'm only gonna get 1, but these are your 6 choices on the back. So they're all Tinkerbell with different floral arrangements. And I'm actually gonna open this on camera. I've been dying to open this. You have no idea. So I'm doing it right now. Which one did I get? Oh, I got Tinkerbell with a bunch of roses. How cute. I really like that. I really should have gotten more of these. I would have loved to have gotten all of them. But they're basically Tinkerbell with different flowers. Like sunflowers, tulips. I think these are roses. I think they're red roses. I don't know. I don't know my flowers very well. So we got that, and then I also got the Windows of Love, Beauty and the Beast box collection. Now I do already have these. I have 1 box already, but I haven't gotten the ones I really wanted. These are the designs that you can get. So there's 9 pins total in the collection. I will be getting 2 in this box. And I'm trying to be careful not to rip the box, because the last time I opened these, I like ripped the whole thing, but I did bring scissors. So let's try to do this without ripping the dang box. Because I totally did that last time and I was so upset. I hate doing stuff like that. It's not really wanting to open very easily for me. Oh, I ripped it again. Dang it. I always rip that little spot. That bothers me so bad, y'all. I'm like so OCD. It's not even funny. I'm really hoping that I get something that I don't already have. I would love the Beast. I would also love a scene with just Belle in it in general. Fingers crossed, you guys. I don't know. The ones I did get are in the room, and I should have brought them in here, but I didn't. Normally I don't use scissors, but I figured I would need them today. Oh, is this something I don't have already? Oh my gosh. This is the one I already have. I don't even know who this is. It's like the, whoever that is. I don't know. I love Beauty and the Beast, but I don't even know who that is. Is that the little hag with the rose? It probably is. It's like the, that's probably the one that cast a spell on Beast. I don't know. I didn't want that one again. I probably got the same box. So the first box I bought off of Shop Disney, and then I found these boxes in the park. So I was like, oh, okay, great. I'm going to get another box. If this is the same one I have, I'm going to be so upset. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is, I don't know, I'm gonna have to go look. I don't remember. This is the castle. I don't remember if I got this one or another one, but I still didn't get the Beast or Belle. I have the worst luck. I think I got a different one, so I think this might be different. I think I got Prince Adam in the other one. Oh well. We tried. We might have to get more boxes, because I love beating these, and I think these pins are beautiful. They're rose gold backgrounds. We'll just try again. Anyway, it was fun to open them with you guys. Okay, we're gonna try to speed this up. That was all my favorite stuff though, the pins. I love pins. I picked this up. This is a bag charm. I thought it'd be so cute on one of my Stony Clover bags. It's pink and sparkly, and it's a mini bow. And I thought it was really cute. So this was red. I forget what red equivalates to with Disney pricing, if it's like $9.99 or something. I don't think it was very expensive. But I actually bought this at the Fort Wilderness gift shop when I was over there trying to look for the pin. And while I was over there, I also got one of these souvenir pins because I just think it's so fun and I wanted a pin. Did I need it? No, but I got it and it was $7.99 for this pin, but I'm gonna savor it and collect it because it's the 50th. Anyway, I got it. It's one of their autograph pins, but I thought it was cute. And I was like, I didn't even try it to see if it wrote. I was like, oh, I hope I got home and it actually writes, but it does. So we're good. We also picked up a 50th ornament that does not have a picture in it yet. But this was $24.99 and it has Mickey and Minnie. We inspected every single one of them to make sure nothing was broken. We got one with no blemishes. Hopefully it looks good. It came home safely with us and we did drive on this trip, so we didn't have to be worried about like people roughing it up on the plane. I got one piece of jewelry, and this was the rose gold mini bow ring. How cute is that? I'm obsessed, and it was $19.99, which I did not think was that bad for a ring for Disney prices, and it's part of their Parks collection jewelry. I usually, here, I'll take this ring off. I didn't open it yet, but I usually keep it on this finger. And how cute is that? It doesn't say what size it is, but it looks like it is adjustable. So if you do have a bigger finger, I have really small fingers. I'm usually a size 5 on my index finger right there where I usually wear rings. So if you have a bigger finger, I think it will expand, because if you see right there, it looks like this part will come apart. But I thought it was really pretty and I liked it, and it was dainty and I didn't have it yet. So we got that, and then we did pick up a picture frame. This is for our house. We don't have pictures in it yet. I believe we tried to find this picture frame when we went last time to the parks, but couldn't find it again. We saw it like one of our very first days, couldn't find it again. So when I saw it in Hollywood Studios, I said, let me go ahead and grab it in case I don't see it anywhere else. But it's just a farmhouse type frame. It's very neutral looking. It's not too loud or bold. It just has little Mickey heads. It doesn't even say Walt Disney World anywhere on it, but it's just got little Mickey heads in the corner, and it's brown, and it'll go with our furniture and with this house. So happy about that. I guess, this tries kind of a Mod Podge of things. We also got a photo album for all of our pictures we took. I think it holds, what does it say? I think it's like 200 photos. It doesn't even say on here. It doesn't say, but I believe it's 200 or about 200. And it's cool. They had a different one that was just like either navy blue, I think, or something else, and it just had like a 50th logo on it. But then I thought this one was cool because it had all the park icons and it matches my calendar that I have in the room. So this was also $24.99. So we got that. I need to go print out some pictures. I'm gonna show you some of the snacks we picked up. But one thing that we did get, we got one coffee mug, and it was from the Coronado. I don't really particularly like red. That's not one of my favorite colors, but I liked the design of this. This is a newer mug for the Coronado. They didn't have the older version that they usually do, which my brother actually got one time when he was there. But it's still really cool. It's got Disney's Coronado Springs Resort, and then on the back, it's got a little mosaic Mickey, and I thought it was really cute. And I don't particularly drink coffee. My husband does, but I like to drink milk in the mornings, and sometimes I drink them out of coffee cups. So I'll still be using it. And then I'm going to show you real quick some of the snacks that we got so that I can actually start eating them. Like, it's been a month. You guys probably think we're crazy. Hopefully these are all still good. But we got little animal crackers from Animal Kingdom. Or actually, I don't know if we got these from Animal Kingdom. We actually got these from Goofy's Candy Company at Downtown Disney. Or, oh my gosh, Disney Springs. I'm sorry. I'm still so used to calling it that. We got those. While we were at the Polynesian, when we were eating at Ohana, we picked up some of the macadamia nut, chocolate covered macadamia nuts. These are so good, and I've had them before when we were in Hawaii. We don't typically get them when we're at the Polynesian, but I was kind of craving them, and I love macadamia nuts. So we got these. They're the Hawaiian Host brand. And then, I'm sorry that I'm having to scoot over here where all the rest of my stuff is. I love these cheesy puff snacks. They're like goldfish. Not really. They're just, I don't know. They're very similar to goldfish, but they taste different. They're the Mickey Cheddar Puff snacks. These are my favorite. They will be gone in like 2 seconds. I'll probably bring these to work for 2 days and they'll be gone. And then this is like the only souvenir that Brad really bought for himself. He got the French vanilla coffee, and I just thought the packaging of all these was so cute. I think this coffee was like $12.99 for like a bag, but he got the French vanilla, and we got this from the confectionery on our very last night in Magic Kingdom. And then let me scooch way over here, y'all. Hang on just a sec. I have a lot of snacks to show you guys. Okay. So we love the character gummies, and so we got a pack of those that we have not dug into yet because I've been waiting to film this. So we got those. I love their trail mixes. I usually like the mountain trail mix, but this time I got the crunchy spice mix because I actually have some mountain trail mix still left from my parents' trip in April that I'm trying to finish. So I figured I'd get this. I really like this one too. Oh my gosh. This one we have started eating out of. We actually started eating out of this one in probably my video, or maybe I didn't film it, but I was getting really hungry when we were at Festival of the Lion King and we had bought this and we hadn't ate lunch yet. This was on our Animal Kingdom day. So this is the fruit and nut mix, and we actually got this out of the dinosaur gift shop because I hadn't seen it anywhere yet, and I love these banana chips in here. So good. I also got the butter toffee peanuts. I think I got that at the dinosaur gift shop as well. Haven't dug into these yet, but they looked good, and I don't think I've ever tried these before. And And then 2 snacks I have here before, which are delicious. These will definitely be coming to lunch with me for work one day. But the honey barbecue potato chip puff things, these are so good. They're part of like the Goofy's little character snack things, or well, I don't know if it's really Goofy, but Goofy's on the packaging of this one. And then these white cheddar corn puffs. Oh my gosh, it tastes like white cheddar popcorn. It is so good, and Minnie's on the cover of this one. So those are the snacks we brought. I'm actually almost done with the vlog or the haul, but I am so upset. I don't want to have to go in the other room and get the other bracelet. I meant to bring it in here before I started filming. But if you didn't know, we went to Disney Springs. I stopped at Kinder Scott to get myself a 50% off birthday month gift. That's really the only time I ever buy Kinder Scott things, and hopefully, I think I filmed it. If you're not sure what other bracelet I got, I went to the customization bar and got the pink gold bracelet. It's like a 3-layer bracelet. It was so cute. I guess I could show you at the very end if I go grab it out of our bedroom. But I also ended up getting this because this was like, forget what she said, if this was 25% off or $25. I think it was $25 for your birthday month if you got either the silver or the gold necklace. And this is just the Kinder Scott logo. I thought it was so cute, and so I have not worn this one yet, but I need to take it out of the packaging, and I'm so excited. So I bought this one too, and I want to show you. I meant to bring that other one in the room. I'm sorry guys, I just couldn't remember it all. And then the last of the souvenirs are actually things that we're giving to our nieces. We have 2 nieces. One's 3 years old and one is like 1.5. I say she's 3. She's actually going to be 4 next month. So for her birthday, she specifically said, I don't even think she knew that we were going to Disney World, but she wanted a Disney charm bracelet. And it'll be past her birthday by the time you're seeing this because I'm slow to edit these vlogs, so don't even worry about it. But we got her a charm bracelet. We got this from the Emporium on the very last day. So it's the silver bracelet with a castle at the bottom. And then the way they do their charms, I don't know if COVID changed this or what, but they used to, in some of the stores, at least when I did the program, they would have a full-on bar. Like it was like a station and Mickey Star Traders or even the Emporium or some of these other gift shops that are big throughout the park, that you could actually pick individual charms, and like it would be like so much money per charm to put on the bracelet. Well, I guess now they do like charms in these little boxy thingies. So you get 5 charms for $19.99. I'm not really sure how much the bracelet was. I don't even think the cast member knew, but she rang it up. But these are all princess, and from the box, you can't like take them out and look, but I was shaking it around and I see Moana, Belle, Rapunzel, I believe that's Cinderella, and Ariel in here. And